Hi, and welcome to Plant Powered Punks. Today I'm sharing with you a little about why we should move away from feeding our kids dairy, which is no easy task. So, to help, I'm sharing an incredible almond ricotta recipe that's easy enough for your kids to make. Enjoy. Hi, everyone. I'm Margot Freitag here. I wanted to talk to you today about the dangers of dairy products for your kids. You know, we are taught that kids need dairy. Dairy is sold, milk is sold in the schools. It's just so ingrained in us to give our kids dairy products. And yet, we're starting to realize that dairy is probably one of the more dangerous things that we give our kids, that we feed our kids. And if you're here and you're listening, you probably already know that at some level. So way back in 1996, I had a teacher who is now a world-renowned author and speaker, and that's Brenda Davis. And I had her as a nutrition teacher, and I'll never forget this lesson where she taught about the connection between type 1 diabetes and dairy products. And I'll never forget, she explained the molecular mimicry, how the beta casein is similar in molecular structure to the pancreatic islet cell and the leaky gut, and all of this combined, the beta casein getting into the body through the leaky gut can trigger an autoimmune reaction against the pancreatic islet cell. And I remember thinking, this is unbelievable. Like, it's going to be in the papers tomorrow. Everybody's going to know. It'll be all over the news, and parents will know to be cautious. They'll know not to give their kids dairy. And of course, that never happened. So, it was a real lesson to me that it's important for us to do our own research. And so what we've discovered through some of the best science available to us today is that dairy is actually not only unnecessary, but detrimental to our health and certainly to the health of our children. So it's really important to find great alternatives because our kids love cheese, and I totally get that. I did too, my kids did too. It's not easy, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So right now, I just want to share with you a really easy vegan ricotta recipe, and the key here is easy, and it's my mantra. I think kids need to be in the kitchen cooking and preparing and exploring new ingredients. So I encourage you to let your kids make this recipe, and you can stand by and give a hand because you do need to use a food processor, and just for safety, stay close by, but let them give this a try. All right, we're going to start with some slivered almonds. It's important to get slivered almonds. They're just going to blend up really nicely, and they are already de-skinned, which makes life very easy. I have been soaking these overnight. They've been sitting for about 10 hours. And so it's just really, if you can just think of it the day before, pop them into a bowl with some water and let them sit overnight. They're ready to go in the morning. We're going to drain these, and we're going to pop these into our food processor. Next, we need 5 tablespoons of hot water. Add 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, 4 tablespoons of either a vegan yogurt, plain yogurt, or a vegan sour cream, which is what I'm using today. Last but not least, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And that's it. We're going to blend this up. There we go. Nice and creamy. It's gorgeous. So this vegan ricotta is good for so many things. You can use it on pizza. You can use it as a spread or a dip. You can put it on sandwiches. You can even add a little wilted spinach, wilt some spinach, add some garlic, and stuff some pasta shells. As you can see, this is really easy for kids to make. I don't encourage you to say this is a cheese substitute for kids. I think you should just call it what it is, almond ricotta. You don't have to tell your children that you're making a cheese replacement because they may not think that it tastes just like cheddar cheese. I encourage you to just get them to make it and get them to call it what it is, which is an almond cheese. All right, let's give this a try. Creamy, delicious, it's unbelievable. Give it a try. Subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to turn your child into a healthy eater who loves plants.